Hey people, Wednesday, April 22nd. We're on the coronavirus lockdown, the LA lockdown, California lockdown, COVID-19. I'm masked up, so I might sound a little funny. I thought I'd come out here. I saw that boom over there, but it looks like it's over at the airport. The cement boom, concrete boom, whatever you want to call it. This thing is still over here, grinding down, or I think it's grinding down the outside of the building. I don't know. Not a lot of worker vehicles here, so let me look in the other lot and see if they're over here. What's going on here? Hardly any vehicles at all. It looks like, oh, there's an airplane. You know, LAX is down over 95% on their flights. And I don't hear airplanes taking off or landing hardly ever now. So as I showed you, okay, no, I was here a couple days ago. I was sick the last 2 days. I got a really minor case of diverticulitis, very minor. I don't know if you know what that is. But I ate something. I don't know what I ate because my diet's pretty good right now. And, you know, it gets clogged. It gets irritated in the colon. So why not? Let's discuss something about colon. So it gets stuck in the colon, and it's not able to pass, and it starts to infect. And normally you get a fever because the body starts to infect, and it causes the colon to cramp to try to push it out. So, you know, the way to avoid that, not the way to avoid it, the way to minimize it is, and luckily I had a can of beans. I ate a can of beans and then I drank 3 glasses of prune juice. And you would think that would take care of everything, but it didn't take care of anything. And I fevered up for, I went to 99. Normally my temperature is 97.1 in the daytime. So when I was at 98.6, I knew something was not right. But I went to 99.4, 100.4, 101.4, 101.8, 99.6, and then it went back up last night. And I talked to somebody I know who's a weather person on the news. She said, go take some Advil. So I took it, and I took off the sweatshirt that I had on, and I put an ice pack on my head, and my forehead, and my neck, and I dropped my temperature 2 degrees in about 10 minutes, and it never went back up. So this morning, I don't have a fever anymore. My stomach is still hurting. It's probably going to hurt for 3 or 4 days. But I'm out here in a t-shirt today. And the last 2 days when I walked out, I was walking around in a ski jacket and a cap just because I was freezing. So I beat this one pretty easily. Everybody said, oh, you got a fever? You need to go get checked for COVID-19. And I said, no, I don't have that. I know. Oh, you got to get checked. You got to get checked. So all is good. You know, and that's just a minor stomach irritation, a very low fever. No shivering. I never went into the shivering, which is good. But I can't imagine what these people are going through that have the coronavirus, with the shakes and the rigors and the sweats, waking up in a pool of sweat, sleeping on the bed in a pool of sweat, sitting there with sweat. Now with me, I was sitting there in front of the computer and I had sweat pouring off my face for 4 hours straight. And I had just a mild fever. So, and with corona, oh, there's another plane. Get to see some airplanes taking off. Corona's supposed to be just a terrible thing to deal with. So he's still back up at the top. He was there 2 days ago, smoothing this thing out. I really just don't understand what the point of it is. This has got to cost thousands of dollars a day to have this thing running. Unless they're going to put some type of a band or something around there. So we got a guy doing some dirt digging, and I love dirt digging. This is new in the last 2 days. Remember when I was here last, we had a ladder, and we had the scaffolding. The scaffolding is still in there. How in the heck are they going to take that out? Unless they have to take it out piece by piece. So they're putting these things up. This is very confusing to me. Unless they're going to remove these things, Because I understood the clarifier is supposed to be some big equipment, maybe not, that's supposed to go in here. I thought they were going to lower the clarifier into this area, into this pit, or into these individual sections. So I don't know if they're just getting these things ready to mount, and they're going to take them off and then put them on after they lower the clarifier in. I don't know what the clarifier is or what it looks like. But this is all new. And they got the wood over there so they don't fall through the slits, the slats, the slots. Take care of your slot, your slit, your slat. So that's all new since I was out here a couple days ago. I was out here on Monday. Today it's Wednesday. I was out here Monday. And Monday I went home and I went, this is not good. I'm going to be sick as a dog tonight. And that's when I did the beans and I did the works. And the works did not help me. So this guy is pushing some dirt. I think I'm probably 5 minutes too late. I got somebody walking towards me with his mask on his chest. That's really good for you to have it on your chest. It accomplishes nothing. Then you got to put your hands on the dirty mask, the infected mask, to put it back on. And then you infect your hands. And then when you go to take the mask off again, you put it on your face and you get yourself sick as a dog. So when I was here 2 days ago, this thing was still open. And since then, they have filled it up with dirt. They've left that area open over there where the exit pipe is. Water. You would think they would be masked up, but I guess they don't want to spend the money to mask up their employees. So they're all wearing bandanas. This guy's got a mask. Probably bought it himself, or he's management. But the other people, okay, so we got gravel over here. They probably dumped gravel into the ground, and then let's see what this guy's doing. Why is he scooping it up like that? Oh, because he's taking it off. What's he gonna do? Did I miss it? Am I that late? So they closed this whole thing up in the last 2 days. Well, I was here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, in the last 2 days they've closed it up. Sealed it up, except the area where they've got the shoreline. And these guys have the bandana on. I'm going to go across the street to the pumping station. I got 2 more minutes I need to record. I know a lot of people aren't watching this stuff now. My channel's just taken a major hit because everybody's home in the corner of their house crying that they can't get out. Now, the good thing about Los Angeles, about California, 95% of the people in California approve of what's going on there. Even though a lot of them, 500,000 people out here have lost. Is this guy going to stop for me? Thank you. Let's zoom right in. He didn't want to stop. He definitely didn't want to stop, but he stopped all right once he saw that camera. So what's going on here? They've got that little wood scout, that wood, why can't I remember that word? I always forget that word. Oh my gosh, they're going to be pouring more concrete in here. It's a little wood thing which they're going to use. They're probably going to put a tower on here, I'm assuming. I'm blank again. I need to write that word down and keep it in my pocket. So they're definitely going to be pouring concrete on here. So whatever went into the pumping station is obviously already in there. And if anything ever breaks, I don't know how they're going to fix it and get it out of there. Am I late for this too? Oh, they're doing something in the pipe area. He just added something on there. I'm going to have to go back there. Weird. That's a dirt compactor, a dirt compressor, compactor, and they're putting it in here. I don't know where it's going to go. I'm assuming it's going to go down into here, because there's no way he could pick it up and drop it down himself. But I don't know. We'll find out. Yep, that's where it's going. There's one down there now, and they've got I don't know what it is. He's going to drop that one down. It's probably going to be like a 20-minute video. Okay, so he's going to go in there and they're going to drop it in. Maybe they leave that there for the night. Maybe that's the whole point of it. So it's kind of almost going home time. I don't know what's, they got a flatbed truck over there with a big, I'm assuming that's a big piece of steel. Trench shoring, wow. I don't know. Okay, I think this is the end of this. Normally, I would just cross the street when it was clear, but I'm not going to do that this time. Too many vehicles, even though it's pretty quiet out here. And across the street, you can see they've got the cement pumper, that yellow thing. And with a cement pumper, you pump cement, or concrete, or whatever you want to call it. So we've got a street sign hanging off that thing, ready to fall onto a car. My assumption, the city, oh no, maybe not. It's on a weird angle. All right, let's go cross the street. Am I gonna get a walk? I'm gonna get a walk. I'm getting a walk, people. Let's go find out what they're doing over here. And like I say on all my videos, do a thumbs up, subscribe, like, leave a comment. If you shop on Amazon, go to my video description in this video. Click on the Amazon link. I don't care what link you click on the Amazon link. It will take you to Amazon. And then only do that when you're going to do an order, right before an order. And Amazon will know that you use my referral link, and they'll give me like 10 cents or something. Remember when I was here about 2 or 3 weeks ago when they put these plates in? Looks like they're taking them out now. I have no idea what they're doing. There's noise in there, but nothing's connected. They lowered something in there. Hear all that noise? Here for 20 minutes to find out that they're going to pull out a plate, but I think that's what they're doing. Okay, something's going on here. You can see an employee down there. There was somebody that was walking right by me, and now they're gone. I don't even know where they went. They just disappeared. What's this guy gonna do? The problem with wearing an N95 mask is you sweat like a horse underneath the mask. And it's itchy and irritating. It's irritate. It bothers me. And I really don't need it around here. He's gonna hook on that. I really don't need it, except there's so many people that aren't wearing a mask. And I just don't trust it. It's pretty interesting how that hooks on. It just hooks on and then locks in. Let's see what he's going to do now, because somebody is definitely in there. So my assumption is that all the plumbing work is done and the shoring is going to come out. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm screaming into the mic. Just stay here for 2 more minutes and I'll get out of here. They might be unscrewing some bolts. I think that's what's going on. This end piece, the end piece over here, that might be held on by bolts. Because I remember they put in the back plate and they put in the 2 side pieces, I believe, and then they... That's probably what's going on. They're unbolting it. Couple that I passed originally, neither of them is masked up. You don't have to be. But what happens if somebody walks by you? You know, I'm sure you've seen on TV the videos where they show somebody that sneezes. Oh, there we go. Is he going to lift this up? They can't be digging out dirt. That plumbing is in there. What's he doing? They're digging out dirt. Wow. Sit here for an hour and watch this. So, you know, I know these are rough times. They're really rough times. Everybody's life changed overnight. Here you are, hopefully you're working. You're bringing in a paycheck. You got insurance. Your benefits. Here's another Southwest Airlines. We're going to get them in a minute. Get that. Now we're going to get Southwest. You're going to scoop up one more thing of dirt? Or is he done? You're bringing in your paycheck and you got your work and your life is going good and you're paying your mortgage or your rent, you're buying your food, you're paying for your car and for your life, and then all of a sudden, overnight, everything changes. You don't have a job. In Los Angeles, over 500,000 people have lost their job. I mean, 50% of the people have lost their job. I think it's like 300,000 jobs or something. That's nuts. And I know some people are upset, but like a majority of us in the blue states, health is more important than money. The city is financing a lot of stuff to get you food. The state has a lot of benefits, a lot of financial incentives or financial benefits, and so do the feds. But it's not going to take the place of your life. I don't think anybody out here really wants to end up in a hospital with a ventilator down their throat. 80% of the people that go in the hospital with a ventilator in their throat do not come home. 80%. So, and I'm never biased, but you look at those ignoramuses in the red states. Most of them are overweight. They've got diabetes. They got high blood pressure. They got heart disease. And they don't have insurance because they keep electing these jerks that don't want to give them anything. So the rich people get richer and the poor people live like poor slobs. And those people, they're dropping like flies. They're dying. And they want to go back to work. They want to get their haircuts. Half those people don't have hair, and the other people look pretty nasty. Here's another person wearing a mask around her neck. Brilliant. Hey, like, oh my God, it means in the fall I'll get it. So, and with me, like I said, I was sick for 2 days and I suffered. I can't imagine going into the hospital, being by myself, having somebody say they're going to stick a ventilator down my throat and I might die. So, take care of yourselves. We've been through a lot worse in this life, and that's the whole point. Life is not always easy, but you get by. You know, somehow we'll all get through this. Things aren't going to get better for a while, even if they open stuff up. They're expecting a second wave at the end of the year when we get flu season. People are going to have the flu. They're going to have fevers. The immune system is going to be weak. They're going to be sneezing, coughing. You're going to have Lugus all over the air. Droplets flying everywhere. People are going to get the flu. They're going to get COVID, and zillions of people are going to drop. So be ready, be prepared. Once the vaccine is out, it's fascinating. They polled people about the vaccine. Only 30%. 1/3 of the people said when the vaccine comes out, they will get it. The other 66% said, nope, I'd rather die. We live in a very stupid world. Go figure that out. No employees here. Only about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vehicles for employees. And then I saw 2 company or management cars. Most of this has been cleaned out since I came out here last. So they're cleaning the area up. Things are winding down. Maybe I'll contact the city and find out what the schedule is for this stuff. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Got a bunch of idiots up ahead. I think I'm going to walk in the street to stay away from them. Even though I'm masked up, I do not want to be around, what's the right word for this? Asshats. That's it. See ya.